a girlfriend?
I don't.
Do you think I'm hot?
Not really.
Oh, why?
Way many more people attractive here than you.
What's not hot about me?
Your personality and your voice.
My voice?
You're a little too small. You can maybe like eat a burger, not be anorexic.
That's aggressive.
I don't know who you're trying to impress. No one's gonna simp over you.
Rejected.
We're looking for freaking mirrors.
Yeah. Got one.
No, that's a hoe.
Got him.
What would you rate your wrist game out of 1 to 10? Like a 7. So basically we're gonna put this to proof today. If you can drop my friend here, like a pickup line. You look very strong, handsome. How about you pick me up tonight?
I am not strong.
To give a little bit of context here, these girls were licking all his food, hot dogs, and placing it out again on the same counter and not paying for it. And see on their faces, they are not even realizing how hard it is for a vendor to make money in this current time. And they are all laughing about it. I don't know, man.
These are their social media handles. They go to San Diego State University, and they are part of the San Diego Gamma Delta sorority. Let's find them and hold them accountable.
After the video was posted, the main colleges where they study, the San Francisco College, also commented on the video that significant amount of action will be taken. And for the vendor, huge W to the community. All gathered up and threw the huge party for the vendor to make the best as possible. And this is the best example of cancel culture. You cancel on actions, not voices.
Hey ladies, are you sick of your boyfriend playing video games all the time and not paying attention to you? Well, if you tried getting a fucking hobby, it'll replace the time that you spend being upset with him for doing something that makes him happy. You should probably give it a try. Selfish cunt.
I might get a lot of hate for this, but I have said it before and I will say it again. Men were taught their entire life how to treat a woman, but not what to expect from a woman. A woman was taught her entire life what to expect from a man, but not how to treat him.
It's facts! It's facts! It's not facts. These sites are not facts.
I have walked away from women I loved with all my heart, and women I missed for months, but I never fucking told them, and I never texted them. I was a man about it. And I missed their ass badly. If she's not gonna be the woman you need her to be, she has to fucking go. And you just have to be a man about it and not be a fucking punk.
Pay triple gas prices or date a transgender?
I'll pay 10 times the amount.
You pay 10 times the gas price? Why?
Because I'm good. I'm still going to get around. My car going to be good. I'm just not dating no trannies, though.
But isn't that like discrimination a little bit?
If it is, it is. I don't give a fuck. I'm not dating no transgender, though, because I'm a male that like females. Period.
Period.
Apparently married?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
No. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Ma'am, are you trolling me?
No, I'm not. Yeah.
And you're married, and you're actively on a platform with 1 million folks actively talking about leaving your husband to get back with your ex.
Because he's high value, and I felt like
she belongs to the streets.
I've heard some pretty interesting things in a year and a half of doing this show. I've heard a woman that actually was going to leave her, but at least she waited for her husband to be in remission before she left him. Now, I was hoping you were trolling, but the more you talk, the more realistic you are. So I honestly hope whoever knows this woman's husband, make sure he watches this video.
People who think I'm hacking, I just bought a brand new PC with no cheats, and I'm still hitting clips like this.
One thing I would like to know about the opposite sex would probably be, why don't they give men more credit? Because if you think about it, like, we go through a lot of mental shit. Nobody asks us how we're doing. Nobody really gives a shit about how we're doing. I got another question that back that up. Why do women generally want a man to show his emotions when his emotions are the last thing to consider in an argument? Because one, it makes them more vulnerable, so they have more excuses or more things in their tool belt to actually use against them, to be honest. Personally, I used to be a very emotional kid, right? Went through a lot of shit to the point where, raised by a single mom, started paying bills at a very young age. So I grew up quick, to where I completely shut the emotions out. I used to be a very emotional kid, to now she's constantly asking me like, why don't you show emotions? Why don't you show that you love me? Why don't you show you that you do this?
Do you think it's because it can be turned around and used against you?
100%, because growing up it was always turned around against me.
I ain't gonna lie, I gotta learn to stop blaming men for everything, bro. So this feminist calf thought discrimination would make them money. They were charging only men 18% tax and were making men get out their seats in order to give women who enter the calf a seat. Or you would not be seated at all. Well, some high-value food critics found problems with this and made reviews, which caused them to lose money, and then they called this reverse sexism. This was full-on discrimination. You literally used racist ideologies and implemented it to your business thinking that it would help it flourish when it is in fact discrimination, bro. Now you're blaming men? How you blaming us when you was taxing us 18%? Feminism is looking for equal rights and helping women. How is discriminating men and taxing them more helping women?
She's not, but she's definitely worthy of love. So my statement was, Tia Mowry tweeted that she knows love is going to find her again, and I said doubtful. And then she responded with, Sierra did it, she can too. Watch. Brother responded back, he said, she not Sierra. Then another brother said Sierra was not 43 with 3 kids. Thus we find ourselves at the statement, she's not, but she's definitely worthy of love. Why? What makes a woman that had love already, family cohesion, a man that was high earning, who broke her family, and then decided to tell the public that she graduated from her marriage, worthy of love? It don't matter what the hell a woman does, huh? I'm bust the windows at your car, threw a brick through your window and slash your tires, and I am still worthy of love. This is one of the primary dangers of a lack of female accountability. It gets women to thinking that they deserve love regardless of what they do. And why does she deserve love? Because she's female? Because honestly, I can't think of any other reason that you would say this particular woman deserves love. An emotional roller coaster that broke up her own family for the world to see for no good reason that we can ascertain, that is also half naked in front of her own son, never mind how pedicuristic that may seem, is worthy of love. While if a man were to be guilty of the same practices, he'd be worthy of jail, the grave, or a mental institution. Worthy how? Well, because she's human? This level of delusion is so dangerous. Women feel like they can do anything and not even receive a poor reputation for it. Yeah, she's worthy of love from a therapist, a psychiatrist, a judge. But worthy of love from a man? Hell no. She's not even worthy of milk.
He cold. She belongs to the streets. Jesus.
The Holy Spirit.
Could you guys stop banging that barbell?
Sorry.
It's really annoying.
Yeah,
and I'm going to
totally.
teach a yoga class very shortly, and when people bang those barbells on the floor, it gets me really
I'm actually quite shocked at how dysfunctional this panel is and how nobody can maintain long-term relationships. Let me explain, right? So I'm actually pregnant with a girl right now. So I'm having a daughter, and being here is like terrifying because I have to see like the world that my daughter is going to come up in. And I don't want like what you guys are experiencing. I would never want or wish for my daughter. I don't want my daughter to be used by like some guy in high school or like some guy in college, because that's what's going on, because we're talking about dating and situationships. We're giving our bodies to these men, and I don't want her to be used by some guy who could care less. You know, I want her to be able to exercise discernment and have better options.
You spend your time chasing butterflies, they will fly away. But if you spend your time making a beautiful garden, the butterflies will come to you. And if they don't, then you still have a beautiful garden.
You can be racist against certain groups. And yes, you might be a sellout. You might be whatever.
Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad that I know that if I don't agree with you, I'm a sellout and I'm not good enough for my Latinos, and I'm not good enough for my father, for my grandfather that escaped Cuba.
Saying that I won't get married, but if I do get married, it's going to be what I want and not what the man wants.
This dude, how much money would you like him to make a year?
Over 60 million.
Wait, you say 60 million?
Yeah. 560.
Approach you.
How should guys approach
Trying
me?
to fuck and then leave me alone.
Oh, you wanna fuck him?
And leave me alone.
Why
no,
not?
a guy who's...
Wait, come back.
No, a guy who's really sweet.
What do you mean? Oh, you just want the dick?
Yeah, that's it.
Well, fuck me.